Why have you been here on this platform, given the fact that you're already a very, very good speaker?
Mr. Pradhan, there was a time when I was scared of this language. Sometimes people they do tell me that why you have self doubts.
Okay.
I mean, it means I still have that kind of instinct inside me at the moment.
Hmm.
Though I don't need this language anymore for my work. I have been in teaching for so many years. Like I was quite familiar with all terminology and discourse related to my subject. But again, once we were out of the classroom, you are again among the people who converse in their this regional languages.
Uh-huh.
The thing is, I have developed a passion because I have always been scared of. Then, whenever something haunts me this way or comes my way this way as a challenge, so I always give myself one chance.
First time today.
Yes.
And how long have you been here on English Shari taking sessions?
Um, it's difficult to say how long it has been because I took a sabbatical of 1.5 years. I had been on this platform. Otherwise, it's going to be my 31st session on this platform.
Okay. 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 All right.
Yeah. But due to
So,
some reasons, I couldn't continue with the practice.
uh-huh.
So it took about more than a year, 1.5 years. Then finally, I
Oh,
realized that I'm losing my grip on my spoken English part.
okay.
Even the very simple words I used to forget. I started fumbling. Otherwise,
Uh-huh.
I was better than this. What is my status today? So I'm
Uh-huh.
again on board, and this is my now with you. This is going to be my third session.
Okay. All right.
Yeah,
Anyway, where are you from, by the way?
I hail from Punjab,
Okay.
and if you talk about the city, it's a small city. Name of the city is Jalandhar. Why it is
Jalandhar.
famous? Yeah. Have you heard of Jalandhar?
I have heard of it, but I've never been to any parts of Punjab.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, let alone Jalandhar.
Jalandhar has given so many international cricketers.
Oh, really?
Harbhajan Pajji is from Jalandhar, and
Oh,
so many in the list. It's famous as a rubber industry, hand tools industry, and so far as sports is concerned, it's a sports hub.
oh, okay.
Yeah.
Have you also been into sports growing
No,
up? Did you
not
play
at all.
sports? No?
No, 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 not. I have never opted sports as a subject.
Uh-huh.
I know nothing about sports. In fact, if you start asking me something about sports,
Oh,
but otherwise, I'm into fitness. I
okay.
do something, whatever is possible. I'm a fitness freak.
Okay. You go to the gym or you work out at home?
No, I had been going to gym when it was possible for me, and because I'm working, I have been throughout my life. I have been working professional.
Okay, okay.
So sometimes due to the time constraints, time doesn't
Mhm.
match because if you are to go to the gym, you have to be very much, you are to follow your schedule accordingly. And because now my children are grown up, but there had been a phase when I was to look after my growing up children, their schools, their PTMs, their lunch boxes. But whatever could be possible from time to time, that I have been doing. Yes, I
Mhm.
have been going to gyms from time to time, a number of times for the last so many years. But these days I'm not going. But I go to some nearby park. Then in the morning when I wake up, that is my first ritual. In the
Mhm.
morning, then I do my exercises. I do brisk walk, jogging, running, yoga, stretching, whatever is possible. I do that.
Wow, it's very inspiring. Yeah, I think you
You
also
may
wake up
say.
very early.
Yeah.
You wake up very early, do you?
Sorry, sorry.
I think you also wake up very early in the morning.
No, it's not very early, but yeah, whenever I wake up, whenever I mean, of course, because when you say to someone that someone is a morning person, people they get up at 3:30, 4 or 5 in the morning, but I wake up at 6 in the morning.
Yeah, 6, it's still early. 3:30 is only the extreme of the extremes.
Yeah,
Only I have not met any person who wakes up at 3:30, except for there are
people
some. Huh?
people get up who do meditation. Number one, if
Okay,
you
yeah.
talk about some morning person, they prefer to wake up at least at 4 in the morning or 4:30 in the morning. You would find so many who do
Okay.
meditation for hours and hours before beginning their daily
Mm.
routines.
Yeah, they consider this 4 p.m. to sorry 4 a.m. to 5 a.m. to be the sacred time where they meditate. If they meditate, they're able to manifest or maybe certain things. They are able to connect to the higher universe, perhaps, right? I'm not
Could be,
quite,
could
yeah,
be
I'm not quite
the
familiar with
reason.
it, but yeah, there are some people who talk about it often.
Mm,
All
mm,
right. Hmm. And
yeah.
you seem to be speaking very well. I'm so surprised and not surprised, but in fact impressed, let's say, for the lack of a better word. Yeah, and you seem to be
Thank you.
speaking really well. I'm quite. I wonder why have you been here on this platform, given the fact that you're already a very, very good speaker.
Mr. Pradhan, there was a time when I was scared of this language.
Uh-huh.
Sometimes people, they do tell me that why you have self-doubts.
Okay.
I mean, it means I still have that kind of instinct inside me at the moment.
Hmm.
Though I don't need this language anymore for my work, because whenever I have been in teaching for so many years. Like I was quite familiar with all terminology and discourse related to my subject. But again, once we were out of the classroom, you are again among the people who converse in their this regional languages.
Uh-huh.
The thing is, I have developed a passion because I have always been scared of. Then, whenever something haunts me this way or comes my way this way as a challenge, so I always give myself one chance to overcome that. Though I don't need it, but I have developed a love for this language, passion for this language, and I really want to converse the way you people do.
Hmm. Okay, and you are equally doing it very well, so I don't see any concern over there. But
But you
like,
need some
uh,
time, maybe because this is a reason that at
mhm,
least for these 25 minutes, I
yeah,
have gotten this you can say opportunity to talk to someone who is better than me, who can rectify my mistakes,
hmm,
and from whom I can learn something new. Because
hmm,
after and before these 25 minutes, again, I'm back to the similar environment where nobody talks in this. And if
yeah,
somebody, I get the opportunity to talk to someone, they are also of my level. So when you talk to someone who is of your level, nobody's going to make the corrections because they don't know where did I make the mistake or where I'm making the mistake.
hmm.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, they say that there's no age for learning, so I'm truly inspired. In fact, I have also been learning this language for quite some time now, and I feel that I have a long way to go. So English not being
Yeah.
my native language, of course,
There
right?
is always so much which is still undone. And
Yeah,
language is a life learning process. I mean, it's that kind of tool.
yeah,
You can never say that you have reached at the peak or you
yeah.
have become the yeah, you can become competent enough, but there is no limit of to it. So far as learning is concerned, because on daily basis, so many new words are incorporated that we see. Language
Uh-huh.
is that kind of thing.
Yeah, I
So you
couldn't
keep
agree
on
more.
learning that way. Yeah,
So, as I understand that you are a teacher,
yeah, yes.
okay, and what do you teach? What level of students do you teach as well?
I have been into teaching and now an academician turned an entrepreneur. I
Uh-huh.
have been teaching to the college students.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, but at in life you reach at a certain point where you feel that because there is no limit of fulfilling the responsibilities, right? But at what time? Because then you reach at certain point in your life when you feel that your children are grown up, you have taken care of your parents as well, and so much you have done for the family. Then you start thinking that I don't know how much life is left, but there is still so much undone, and I have never given thought to my priorities. It's not a kind of phase where you can say that I no more taking care of my family. They are all done with it. Now I have started focusing on myself. In focusing on myself, like my teaching came my way. That was not on my cards, but I like when I completed my education, and at that time teaching was considered as the best, you can say, career option for the girls in the middle class families because of fixed time schedule, and you can take care of the family, and the family where elders are there, they do expect a lot of things from you as well, and responsibilities of your husband and children as well. But I always wanted to become an entrepreneur. And it had been my dream since, you can say, if you go back to 30 or 35 years back, now is the time when I have started chasing my dreams. I took a sabbatical from my work, from my YouTube journey, and now I started my own venture. At the moment, I run a cafeteria. It's altogether different from an academic field. But
Uh-huh.
now I want to give challenges to myself and also try to overcome those challenges. Main reason behind choosing this career was there is so much in academics as well, tuition centers or career counseling, guidance, IELTS centers, etc. I could have gone for any of these, but I wanted to do something else where I can provide jobs to others because I have worked as an employee. Now I want to give employment to others. That I always wanted that. So this was my goal. Then this option came my way. I'm not a foodie kind of person that I was a foodie. That's why I chose this field. But this option came my way. And again, I took it as a challenge. An academician who has been into academics for 30 to 33, 4 years. And now the person turned into a cafeterian. So
Okay, okay, all right. How long has it been since your business started?
it's been
I
6, 7 months, 6, 7 months only.
months. Okay, pretty new.
Yeah,
Okay,
it's pretty
all
new.
right. And how
Yeah.
has it been going so far?
It's giving me good response. I'm
Uh-huh.
happy with it. No doubt the whole day is full of challenges. Like it is difficult for me, and this was the reason I couldn't continue with my this journey of learning English or my
Mhm.
YouTube journey for more than 1.5 years because I was making preparations for that. I had taken a sabbatical from my job also. I
Okay.
took my leave so that then I did my homework when this proposal came my way. And for 6, 7 months, I did lots of work. I haven't into that kind of environment by going to some other place and learning all the things. It's all software based. Nothing is done mechanically. So then for the last 6, 7, 7, 8 months, then I started like my own venture, and
Mhm.
where I have employed 7, 8 persons. So
Mhm.
I'm happy with that.
Okay. And do you tend to give much time to your business as well? So how often do you go
Yes,
there?
yes, yes. This is a reason because now if I'm here taking this class. So these 25 minutes, like I have given instructions to my people not to disturb me in between. Otherwise, this is whole time, it demands your maximum time of that. Not day.
Uh-huh.
This venture is 24/7.
24/7?
So yeah, then now you
Really?
can imagine that how laborious it could be and
Oh,
how much demanding it is.
okay, okay,
Yeah.
okay.
So I have to spend my maximum time. If even I'm not physically there, then I'm making all the arrangements.
Uh-huh.
Everything is software based. Like when I'm sitting over here, I'm getting all the information, what is going on at the moment. Everything is under CCTV surveillance as well.
Uh-huh.
So things go this way.
Okay, 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 all right.
Yeah.
Well, it's an interesting venture, and over here, because I'm from Darjeeling, here as well, we have a lot of cafeterias cropped up, like quite a lot. But after a year or so, because of a lot of competitions as well, some of them die down because they run out of business, right? So I
Mhm.
want to know from you, because I'm sure that you have foreseen a future with your business as well, right? So how do you make it sustainable and how you stay on the edge in this competitive world?
Are rightly saying that many ventures they die down very
Uh,
soon because it's
mhm.
highly competitive. There and every second there is a mushrooming of these ventures. You would find on every second, third day some new venture comes up, maybe any nook and corner of a street. Uh, the best thing, the favorable thing in my case is my venture is inside the premises of a hospital. It's a big
Oh,
hospital in the city. So that way, God has saved me from that
uh,
kind of
yeah.
situation. Yeah, you can say.
Perfect. Location is very important in that case.
Yeah,
Yes.
location is very important. And the number of times, location is one thing, then employees, they they are big challenge for you to
Uh,
employ, to recruit the people, and they don't stay a number of times. Sometimes they
uh,
are not professional. They don't behave professionally. Also, that is a big challenge to
mhm.
tackle to your this workforce. This is very challenging, very much challenging. Mm.
Yes, I'm sure that you're handling it quite capably. And are you being assisted by any of your family members, or you're just solo entrepreneur?
No, my sister was already, she's already into this venture, my
Oh,
sister.
okay, okay, okay.
So I got all the knowledge, you can say. I had been going to her venture for, I had been there for 4 or 5 months before jumping into my own stuff. So I
Ah,
learned everything from her. And because her venture is also software, when I am again and again saying software based means everything is passing through the software, like inventory, everything is there on our software. Even some customer at the moment, if this very moment is standing on the counter and is
mhm.
now ordering something, I can just open my phone and open the app and I can see it, what is going on there, what kind of stuff the person has ordered. So
Okay, so it's
she's
digitalized.
my big support, my sister is my big support.
Yeah.
Otherwise, because in a family of doctors and teachers like me,
Oh,
and nobody, if suppose nobody is into this business, then it's very hard to plunge into.
yes, yes,
Not easy task.
that's the right word you used. Plunge. To take
Yeah,
that plunge, it is very difficult.
yeah,
It's quite daunting, yeah, because
yes.
it's not only the time that you're investing, but a lot of money, right?
So
So
many
you
things.
will make
Yeah.
sure that it runs well, at least to stay afloat, at least for a couple of
Your
years.
expertise, money, location,
Yeah,
then so many, this list is unending actually.
yeah, yeah. That's true. That's true. Yeah, and it
Mm.
doesn't take much to establish or develop this business acumen if you have it, and you can just learn in the process and develop the kind of
Yeah,
experience. Yeah.
you learn
Yeah.
every day. The kind
Yeah.
of environment my sister is having
Uh,
there, where she has opened up her venture, that is altogether different from mine. Her challenges are different, mine are different. Every day is a new day in this business.
yeah.
Mm.
Mm. Okay. So, as you said that English, you just use English for 25 minutes in your day over here on this platform, right? And outside this, you don't have that kind of environment at all. So why do you think that you still need to brush up on your English speaking skills, given the fact that you're already quite eloquent?
No, it's not learning. Maybe you can say it's practicing
Uh-huh.
whatever I'm doing. Because when we don't do the practice,
Uh-huh.
anything you take may not be, you don't talk about the language, any skill you talk about. When we people don't do the practice, we start losing grip over that. Okay, if you have become, yeah, if you have mastered that skill, suppose if you have learned driving a cycle, cycling or driving a car, then you don't forget. You just need a trial for some time and you are again get to go. But because I was at the learning stage, I told you that I had been scared of this language because my English started very late, at a very later stage in my life. My mom was a government school teacher. I have been going to the government school where English was not at all taught. When I started learning this language, I was already late. I started my learning this language at sixth standard. Though then I have been to the college or to the university, but that fear had always been there. And moreover, it was not only the fear because of the language alone. There were other factors also, the kind of environment you come from. So many things they couple together, and I could never come out of this fear. And this feeling had been there because when I was in the college and the universities, my classmates, they were from a very, you can say, high profile school. Because in colleges and the universities at that time, the universities at that time were not the universities like these we find today. Now you can have hundred of students in one class and there are thousands of the universities, or you can say hundreds of the universities around in the vicinity. When I did my education at that time in the whole Punjab, there were three government universities in the whole Punjab. It means very few meritorious selected students, they used to come and fetch the seat. And of course, if meritorious students were coming, they were coming from very good academic backgrounds as well. So that because of that fear, I could never dare to speak up. I could speak only the vocabulary or the language that was related to my subject only, but not after that. And people used to say that I speak well. At that time, even they used to talk that way, that what is the necessity to be on this platform. But from the inner core, I know that no, uh, I was lacking so much in so far as English language was concerned. So one reason was there to get over my this fear of speaking in this language. Though theoretically knowledge you are aware of, but practical language is a kind of thing where practical is very important. Like I feel the way we were taught in the schools and colleges, that method was wrong. If
Mm-hmm.
you are teaching language to some student, there should be practical work also, because the language always you learn with practice.
Yeah.
Theoretical knowledge is of no use when you come into the system, because ultimately you have to talk to the people. Na? You are not going to pen down everything and showing them that this piece of paper I want to convey this thing. So because I was at the learning, I started very later in life. I was not familiar with the common vocabulary, you can say, related to this language. I want to level up my
Mm-hmm.
this language, because sometimes due to some other factors, when you reach a certain place in the society and you get come at the level where you attain some certain status also. I think I'm done with the rest of the things. This is the only core where I want to work on.
Mm. Okay, okay. Because more often than not, we have learners who really want to have their breakthrough in their career. They want promotion. They want to go abroad, right? They want to learn English quite enthusiastically. And I see the same level of enthusiasm in you as well, having achieved so many things. Well, I understand that apprehension that you have had was in the past, but now it doesn't seem like that you are less confident. It doesn't seem like that at all. So I was just, just uh,
Maybe this is an outcome of coming on this platform.
wow,
And
really.
because for the initial 6 or 7 months, no one in my family knew that what mom is doing while sitting inside a room. After 6 or 7 months,
Okay.
then I disclosed it to my family members.
Uh-huh.
I had been hesitant initially, that because being in teaching profession, you and throughout this much long span of time, I might have taught to thousands and thousands of students.
Uh,
Though I may not be recognizing them, but they still might be recognizing me. And
yes.
yeah, as a teacher, I have been a very passionate teacher, and my students used to adore me. So
Um,
that shyness was there at the back of my mind, that how would, if they would see me on this platform, how would they take and how would my
uh,
family take? But my family took it very much with very much positivity. My children, they really appreciated their mom for taking this initiative, because
uh,
now moreover thing is, Mr. Pradhan, we belong to this era where our young children, they really want their parents to be very smart,
yeah, of course.
updated.
Yeah.
So that way everybody acknowledged this step of mine. So now they know what I'm doing. Whenever they don't find me anywhere, so it means I might be sitting somewhere brushing up my this communication skills.
You made a reference to your YouTube as well. You said that you have a YouTube channel, and
Actually, I have my YouTube channel, and the reason behind that is only this platform.
okay,
That
okay,
one day my son is very foodie, and he would long back bring come up with the YouTube. And I'm not foodie. I had never been too much into cooking, and more of because of my profession, I my postings have been to the far off places, and I would leave in the morning and come late at night. So, how could I come up to this platform, that he would bring some video, mom, go through this video and cook this meal for me. So, while going
mhm,
through those kinds of videos, accidentally I stumbled upon one video when I saw that people they talk to each other or to the experts, and they learn their language.
okay,
Then that was the reason that that seed was sown inside my mind. But it took me 4 5 months to
uh,
come up with the final decision, when I really deposited my money and I subscribed to some this kind of platform. Okay, finally I'm going to join it. But because some video of such kind was there behind that beginning, Then I started posting my first video belongs to this kind of platform. I
Oh.
started my own journey so that some other may also get inspiration from my journey.
Uh,
So my YouTube belongs to this English conversational videos.
okay, okay. Are you still active on YouTube and do you put out videos
For
every
for last 1.5 year, I couldn't post
time?
any because again, if you are going to start a new venture, it is a full-time job. You can't do
Yes.
anything take it as a part-time. If it is a serious affair for you. So I couldn't continue, and of course that affected my YouTube journey badly. Badly in sense in every respect. And equally affected my this conversation or the spoken English component also. And
Okay.
I used, whenever I'm driving, I used to talk to myself, and then I noticed one day that even the simple words, this vocabulary, I have been using these words. Why this word is not coming to my mind?